Yo, if you just got out of my way, you wouldn't be dead. It's really your fault, if you think about it. Did I ever get this item? Time for vaulting. But how do I vault? Never mind. I figured it out. Thief ring. Okay, cool. Was it... No. Looking. Hi. Woof. Okay, this salmon corpse. That's great. No, this isn't it. This looks like it, but it's not it. It's not that either. Okay. Hi, gentlemen. Just move along. Just leave me alone. I'm trying to get over to someplace in very particular. I just have to find where that particular place is. Again. Because it's... I mean... No offense, but everything here looks the same. Okay, that's that. Okay. And... What's this over here? This is... Just kind of... Nope, that ain't it. Out of my way. Yeah, I know. That's awful, isn't it? Yeah. No. Okay. Where am I going? Where's the dragons? Dragons are supposed to be around here somewhere. Get out of my way. Wait, do you guys know where the dragons are? Yeah, it doesn't matter. You're all dead. Get away. I don't care what item you have. Is it... It's over here. This is familiar. I don't think that's it. Oh dear. Looking. That's where the thief was hanging out. That's where the guy just tried to murder me. Don't think I didn't notice. Oh, wait. Stop it. And... Oh, that's where I vaulted. Okay. That is just my doorbell, isn't it? When anybody shows up for the first time, whether it be Kitty, Starlight, Kit Kat, or anybody, they all just announce themselves as the Winged Hassans. Is that what my followers are? Is that what we have to start referring to each other as? Hussars. Winged Hussars. Ow. Who just did that? Don't do that to me. Ow. What did I just say? Okay, listen, I'm getting sick and tired of you guys. Well, welcome back, Kit Kat. It's, of course, always a pleasure for you to be here. Right, a pleasure for you for you to be here. Not like I'm the pleasure. You shouldn't be pleasured by the fact that I'm here. Or, wait, what? I don't know. Die. Is my world tendency still... How did the world tendency not go pure... Why is the world tendency not pure white anymore? Why is the world tendency not pure white anymore? The dragons are still there. Why is the why are they there? They're not supposed to be there. How did I lose pure white tendency? I mean, I died, but I didn't die in human form. There shouldn't be. They shouldn't be there. What did I do? What did I do wrong? They're not supposed to be there. You're not supposed to be there. Why are you here? Why are you here? That's not the worst damage in the world. Alright, we're doing this. Recrystal Flame. And Crescent Moon Grass. Oh my goodness, I have so much Crescent Moon Grass. Yum, yum, yum. Alright, fine. I guess we're just gonna get the items the old-fashioned way. Wait, yeah, I know. Ow, ow, ow! Send to storage. Thank you. 7 remains. Ow! Oh, shoot. Shoot. Okay. Run. Run. Dang it! You aren't supposed to be there! How did I lose pure white tendency in this realm? I don't understand it. I don't understand it. It's very upsetting to me. I don't get it. I don't get it. What did I do? What did I do wrong? I mean... Gentlemen, cut it out. Cut it out. I mean, is this door now closed? No, that door's still open. Owie! Is it because somebody died? I mean, it wasn't me. I didn't let my body die while I was here. Is it because I was killing all these phantoms or something? No. No, I'm supposed to be able to kill phantoms. Let me see something here. I mean, this door is still open. If you don't give up, you can proceed. Yeah. This is opened. So... Okay, so killing red whatever monsters is supposed to increase the world tendency, right? I just killed those guys. It didn't do anything. I am so genuinely confused by this. I was trying to be so careful. Now, is that even less now? Is it killing these guys that made it? I don't know. I don't know. All I know is now I have to go all the way back to where those dragons were. So I can, get all my souls back. Do I have enough? Yeah, I do. Shoot. Shoot, shoot, shoot. And I'm gonna have to be careful. Because if I fall to my death or anything like that, all those souls, it's almost 100,000 souls will be lost. So that means I'm just gonna have to kill all of you. I mean, it is. That's what it means. Kill you all. Because I can't risk it. I can't risk it. Hi. Once again, I didn't want to do this. I would have just ran past you like I did the first time, but I can't risk it. I'm sorry. You just all gotta go. It's terrible. Yeah, I know. It's terrible. But this is just the way of the world now. Now, did you buy Elden Ring? No, Nito? Because I remember, I mean, one of the reasons why I started Okay, maybe that's what it was. Because I remember you saying that you miss the Elden Ring streams. It's, again, one of the reasons why I even started, oh, excuse me, playing this. Because you brought up, I'm like, man, I remember, I miss when you used to play Elden Ring, Brock. I'm like, well, I got something like Elden Ring in my back pocket. Maybe we'll just do that a little bit later. Okay. Hi. How you doing? Yeah. Go ahead and blow him up. Go, there you go. Sam loves me. Time for Mama to hit the road. Oh. Oh, Spooky. Thanks for the 2 bits. You didn't even give me a... nobody gave me a shave and a haircut, and you still gave me 2 bits. That's just sweet. Alright, so it wasn't that way. I was just there. Where the dragons were. Was it? No, it wasn't that way. I have to climb up, that's what it is. I have to go up there. Out of my way. And you know what? Push! I pushed him off the side. I'm a bad person. And smashing these. Crusher. Go, boulders, go! Roar, Pluto, call the rocks! Okay, so dragons should just be over here on the left. Why are those dragons back? How did I lose world tendency? It is... I don't understand. I don't understand how I lost world tendency. I know, Starlight. It's very upsetting. Zombies. Zombies. Shoot. Those are my souls, all the way over there. The new moon grass. What does the new moon grass do? Consume to recover all HP. Full moon grass is probably good. Okay, I'm gonna have to, like, book it to get over there. Booking it. Owie! Eat. Good. Okay, got all of them. Got all the souls. Now booking it. Ow! Booking it. Okay, cool. Why are you still there? If the world was pure white tendency, they wouldn't be there, and I could just go over and grab all those items. Alright, but you know what? I'm not risking it. This... I don't get it. I just don't get it. How did the world lose tendency? Okay, well, fine. Forget it. Now what we're gonna do is... we're gonna become human. Well, first, actually, we're gonna do this.
I was worried sick.
And organize storage. We're gonna deposit that. We're gonna deposit that. Okay.
We are indebted to you.
But thank you so much. Hi, do you have like an amazing miracle? There's actually something I want to get from you. Yes, learn miracle. I want to... what is it? Not that way. Is it resurrect phantoms in their own world? Pure blood demon soul? I want to try something. Because... learn the selected miracle? Yes. Confirm. And now, Attune miracles. I want this resurrect one, and I want it to be... How do I... Sort? Is that what I do? No. Sort? No. How do I... Oh, unattune. Okay. Yeah, that one? Okay, do this one. I want to try something. So I now have a miracle, which will let me resurrect phantoms. Remember that guy that I was going crazy, trying to figure out how to save, or be in his own body? Is there a way that I can save that guy with this? I want to see. I want to find out. We're gonna find out. Of course, I'm back here and I hate this place. But that's fine. This is experiment. This is experiment day. This is me figuring things out. Hey, how you doing? Get out of my way. Now, are you on this side or are you on the other side? I'm hearing the bell. I'm hearing the bell. I'm hearing all of you. I hate you guys. I hate you guys. I hate this place. I hate everything about it. And... Is it... Is there a way to... Yeah, you cut through here. One hit. Man, that feels nice. That feels nice. I'm not seeing him over here. I gotta find this guy again. That was always the worst. Oh my goodness. That was always the worst. Trying to track him down. I gotta remember all the traps, all the falls in this place. I had forgotten about all the falls. Do I have the regeneration ring on? I'm not sure. Hi. Die in one hit? No, not one hit, but two. That's fine. Oh, I have the flame ring on. Yeah, regeneration ring. This one. Yeah. Dang it. I do not want to be dying from you. You guys suck. Of course, I also can't get arrogant. Okay. Heal. No, I don't have the heals. Yeah, here we go. Okay, we're doing this. Alright. Oh my goodness, I really don't want to die in this area. I hate this area so much. It would be... Ow! Guys, cut it out. Alright. I don't hear his screaming for help voice anymore either. Am I in the completely wrong zone? I probably am. Am I on the wrong side? This is the east side. I need to get over to the west side. Hope you enjoyed that. I am kind of embarrassed that I... Oh, are these the guys I killed? Oh, okay. Although, having said that, I have plenty of arrows. I can start doing this. Bright water. Okay, well, that was worth it. Okay, well, I can go back over there. This is all whatever's. Okay, so this is the west side over here, if I'm not mistaken. Correct. Correct. Hi. Hi. Monster. I can't stand you people. I can't stand you. So yeah, this is the west side. So is he on the east side or the west side? Oh, please help me. Okay, yeah, I can hear you. Buggy. Buddy, where are you? Buddy, where are you? I will find you. I have a spell. I'm going to see if the spell works. It probably won't. But I'm here to try and help you. Oh, well, there's the Arkstone. Are you down? Might be down. Really, I don't... I would so love to know how to find my place around, or how to find my way around this place. But I don't. It's a maze, and it sucks. I do have this cool, awesome spell, which will help me find my way around now. But I still have to... Ow, 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 ow. You guys still suck. I hate you. You don't take nearly as much damage as you used to, but I still hate you. You guys suck. I hate you. I hate you so much. Alright. Yum yums. Alright. Can I find this? Oh, I hear you! Darn it. Is that the same one that I already fell down? Is that the same one that I fell down earlier? I think it is. It is. I've learned nothing. I learned nothing. I hate this place. You can see it again, can't you? I remember. Like last week. You were all in chat, like, we gotta cheer Brock up. We gotta send him good vibes, send him bits, send him sound waves, send him all this stuff. Because we can see it in his face. He's going mad. He's going mad with frustration, and I've willingly brought myself back to this location. Because I really want to try and save this guy, whoever he is. Okay. And it's... Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Yeah. I hate you. So, there is a hole on this side, correct? Am I crazy? Am I stupid? The hole is on this side, right? I'm looking. I didn't see the hole. So maybe the hole isn't on this side. Okay. Watch out. Watch out for what? Watch out for snakes? Oh no, this is where the guy was imprisoned. The other guy. Dang it, but not the guy I'm looking for. Dang it. Okay. I have to keep looking. Dang it. Nope. And that ain't it. That takes me to, like the final area. Is that it? I mean, those are items. He might be over there. That might be him. I don't know. No, there should be like a bunch of rocks or something in the way, if I remember correctly. Oh, and that guy, of course, sees me. Open? Yeah, of course it appears to be locked. Owie! In the back! Jerk. You coming though? You coming, buddy? Keep coming. Come on. You're almost there. Take forever. Okay, cool. Jerk. Okay. Just be careful for holes in the ground. Yay! There you are. Okay, so Yeah, I know it appears to be locked. Alright, dude, I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna try. I have a spell. Nothing happened. Why didn't anything happen? Why isn't anything happening? Do I not have the magic, the miracle power to use it? Is it because it won't work on him? Well, this has been a complete waste of my time. Ah! I hate that place. I hate it. Alright. Alright. This is what we're doing. We're, for one, putting my healing spell back on, because I don't know what I'm going to deal with downstairs. Look at him. I mean, it says, learn, cast with a talisman, has been learned. I have a talisman. I have a talisman. Miracle derived from the soul of Maiden Austria become demon runes. This miracle vanish the respective worlds, restoring their bodies in the process. I mean, why won't it work? Let's see, MP cost. How much MP do I have? Do I have 50 MP? Yeah, I have 50 MP. Why couldn't I cast it? I don't know. I don't know. All right. Let's just put that back on. All right. Oh, and now we're. Where is it? Where is it? Okay, blues use still research from one's body. Let's do it. All right. We're going down. We're going down to down to the old one. This could be the end of the game. I tried to tie up some loose ends, you know, get some items where some dragons were and all that, but I just don't understand the world tendency. How did the world tendency drop? What did I do that made the world tendency drop? I didn't die in my human body. I didn't die in my human form. Why did the world tendency drop? Is it just dying in general? What makes the world tendency drop? Even if I was in my soulless form? I don't understand it. I don't understand it. And it is upsetting. Oh, also, I should probably put this sword back on. And I'm not seeing any items around here. Okay. Right? Yeah, no items. Okay. Okay. Yeah, listen, I tried, but...
Let us proceed below to its lair.
Oh, okay, wait, I'm supposed to walk over there? Can I?
Let us proceed below to its lair.
Wait, this isn't it? I thought this was it. Okay. Do I hit it? I hit it, okay.
You have been chosen by the Old One. Will you seek the everlasting demon souls? Or has the monumental blinded you? Whatever your choice, you are our first visitor. May you be welcome here.
Thank you, Optimus Prime. King, what?
Surely you have seen for yourself the pain and suffering that fills this world. But God is merciful, and so created the Old One, a poison to the poison. The Old One will feed upon our souls and put an end to this tragedy.
And... oh dear. Okay, first and foremost, get the better. Get the better. Okay. So, yeah, so I guess the thing that I killed before was not, wasn't your real body. Oh, yuck. This is what happened to you. Once you ate all those demon souls, this is what happened to you. Yeah, I'm not. Listen, Brundlefly, it's time to admit that the telepod was not a success. I think it's time that you let this all go. Can I backstab him? Can I backstab him? I can't backstab him.
You fool! Don't you understand? No one wishes to go on.
Did I get your sword? I still want your sword. I want the other half to the sword. Yes, remove sword. Cannot carry. I will exceed. Oh, dagnabbit. Alright, I gotta send stuff back. Send to storage. 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 Let's get. Oh, yeah. Send to storage. Send to storage. Send to. How much is it? 2.5? 136. Is that enough? Yes, okay. Cool, and now I have the complete sword. What does it look like? What does it do? How cool is it? Oh. No, I don't. Wait. Huh? I need 12 magic to use it. I don't have 12 magic. It's... doesn't do as much. Okay. I have 10 magic. Well, shucks.
Thy work is done. Slayer of demons, go back above. The Nexus shall imprison thee no longer.
Are you talking about me or you?
I shall lull the old one back to slumber.
Okay. Talk.
The old one and I shall slumber evermore, as it should be. Thou mayst go, be gone to thy world.
But what about you?
The old one and I shall slumber evermore.
Okay.
My thanks. At last, the end is in sight.
But you have wax over your eyes. Nothing's in sight for you. Exit fog. Okay. Coming out of the butthole. The tree butthole.
The old one, along with the maiden, was swept back into the lulling fog. Boletaria was spared from the demons, but also lost its knowledge of the soul arts. The souls lost during the pandemonium were never retrieved. And today, the unstable world has another monumental to hold its fabric together.
Okay.
A brave new hero of unprecedented power.
The Domino's Noid. Because, you know, you gotta avoid the Noid. okay, that was it. Alright. Okay. Well, that was Demon's Souls. Such a confusing game. I mean, I like it. This was the original Dark Souls. This is the precursor to Dark Souls. I'm so happy they got rid of the world tendency game mechanic in this game. I just don't get it. I don't understand it. Once again, if the carriage is a rockin', don't come a knockin'. Yeah, someone's getting all sorts of action in there. Not me. So, like I was mentioning, like, I looked it up online to try and understand the world tendency and, like, why gates were closed and open and blah, blah, blah. And basically they said, listen, if you kill bosses, it makes the world go brighter, it makes the tendency go up. If you die while you're in human form, the tendency goes down. Oh, wait. To the legend that is the original Demon's Souls and its diehard community, we thank you for the opportunity. Your iron will summon the genesis of the genre for... do I not get to read that? That was a thank you to people like me who really like the original Demon's Souls. Who doesn't know how to say it correctly. Oh, yeah, whatever. So, yeah, anyway, so it was explained to me that, like, if you just don't die while in human form, you don't affect the world tendency. But then while I was in Boletaria, the world tendency was pure white, which is why that door was open, so I could go in there. But then, when I go to where the two dragons are, when the world tendency is pure white, well, the dragon... Oh, in memory of Takashi Keiji. Keiji-san, your courageous presence and unflagging commitment to overcame so many challenges to bring us Demon's Souls. Now its fans and followers span the globe, and we only wish you could have come to thank you for everything. Okay, I had to actually hurry so I could finish that. Do you have another, like, sweet? Oh, in memory of Andrew O'Neill. Time will never erase your accomplishments and the memories you've given us. Your leadership, generosity, and friendship enhance the lives of everyone around you. May be gone from this world, but you will always live on in the hearts of our mind. Thank you for everything. Andy, we love you and miss you. Your Blue Point family. Oh, well, at least they didn't make, like, a sly comment of, like, hey, you're so be trapped in the Nexus forever. The Nexus of our hearts, Andrew. That might not be, like, nice of them, but... Great. Oh, okay. Alright, so question. I've never played any of these kind of games. I'm a rager bad, and I was wondering if I should go with this or Elden Ring. Please help. Okay, so... There's two ways I can answer this. Baby 93. I don't know exactly how I'm supposed to pronounce the first half of your screen name. So, on one hand, Demon's Souls is easier. On the other hand, it's harder. If you're just trying to get through the game, like just finish the game, not get all the secrets, not get all the items, not get all the weapons, etc. like that, Demon's Souls is easier because it's all about the healing items when it comes to Demon's Souls and Elden Ring. What Demon's Souls does, that all the other Dark Souls games and Elden Ring doesn't do, is Demon's Souls has healing items, grass in these games. And they'll have like level 1 grass that heals you a little bit, level 2 grass that heals you a little bit more, etc., etc. And you can farm those grass items. So if you are someone who has a hard time with the boss, you can just eat a lot of grass and maybe just plow through the boss. In Elden Ring and the Dark Souls, what they have is what they refer to as a flask. And your flask is your healing item. And at the beginning of your game, you always have the flask throughout the entire game. At the beginning of the game, your flask will heal you for a little bit, and you can have 4 drinks of your flask. And as you find items and as you continue in the game, you'll be able to upgrade your flask so that it will heal you more, and you'll get a couple more shots of the flask. But you will always have just that. Unless you become like a mage or a priest, in which case you can then start using miracle spells, healing spells. That's another way to do it. But you can also do that in this game as well, Demon's Souls. So in Demon's Souls, you can farm for the healing items. You can get spells to heal you as well. So this is an easier game in that regard. However, like I was just complaining about, there's a mechanic in this game called World Tendency, which means the world can shift from pure darkness to pure light, and the darker the world gets, the harder the enemies get, the harder bosses will become, versus pure light, which is the enemies will be weaker, the bosses will be weaker, but you get less XP when you defeat them. And how you shift the world from light to dark is the confusing part, because, like I said, it was explained to me that if you, when you start the game, you are in your human body, like you are a regular player. When you die, what you are, as you were supposed to do, you lose your human body. You are in your soul form. In your soul form, your HP is cut in half. And now there is an item, a ring that you can wear, which will make it 75%, but you aren't at full strength. Everybody recommends just play the game that way. Because every time you die in the world, in your soul, in your human body, that's how the world gets darker and the enemies get more powerful. When you die in your soul form, with 75% health or 50% health, whether or not you're wearing that ring or not, that doesn't affect the tendency of the world. So, theoretically, that's how it's supposed to work. Yet, when I was just kind of finishing up a few things before I finished up this game, when the world goes pure white tendency, there's also supposed to be like doors that were previously closed, which are now open. Bridges that weren't there, which are now there, which allows you to get to another area, to an NPC, to a merchant or something like that. Yet when I go to this area in the first level, the world was pure white tendency, there were normally these two big dragons that will just fry you if you approach them. When I go there, those dragons are still there. I'm like, well, how are they there? And I check on the world map, and now that world isn't pure white tendency anymore. It's shifted a little bit down to neutral. I'm like, how did that happen? How did that happen? I wasn't in my human form. I didn't die in my human form. I don't understand it. And that is a mechanic only this game has. Because they thought it was a cool idea. They did it in this game. And when the game came out, everybody said, we really, really love this game. That tendency mechanic, though, is bullcrap, and we hate it. Never do this again. And they never did. It's not in any of the Dark Souls games. It's not in Bloodborne. It's not in Elden Ring. However, that doesn't break the game. It doesn't break Demon Souls. It's just an annoyance that you have to deal with if you want to be a 100% completionist. I will tell you, with both games, Demon Souls and Elden Ring, yes, you're going to rage depending on which game you play. Like I said, I think this game is easier to play, but mostly because like the bosses are more unlike Elden Ring, where you just have to chip away at a boss, dodge their attacks because their attacks will hit you, kill you in like 2 whacks. This game, you don't so much run up to a boss and just start whacking at them. There is more like gimmicks to beating the bosses in this game. Certain enemies are just run up there and whack away. But other ones, it's more like, here's the boss. If you go up and try and hit him, it's not going to do any damage. But over here, there's a totem on this side of the map. Well, you should go over and destroy that totem, because that's where he's actually drawing his strength. So if you destroy that totem, he'll have a momentary pause where he becomes weak, and then you can run over there and start whacking, and that's when you start doing the real damage. Or, here's this boss over here. Oh, he's super strong, and oh my goodness, it's so difficult. My damager is non-existent when I whack him with my sword. Ah, well that's because over here in the level that you were just in, there's actually a door that is locked, but if you go talk to this character and do his quest line, he'll give you the key so you can go unlock that door, and inside that door is a sword that has a history with that boss that you were trying to beat, and if you use this sword against that boss, it'll do like 3, 5, 6 times the amount of damage. This game, Demon Souls, is filled with that type of thing. Prime example, there is a boss, which is basically just this flying manta ray. And you're just like, how in the world am I supposed to fight this thing? I'm on the ground, and you might start shooting arrows, and the arrows might do like 10 damage, and it just barely just chips away at its life. And you'll just go, is this how I'm supposed to beat it? Is this how I'm supposed to work this out? I'm supposed to chip away? No, what you're supposed to do is run around the area that you're fighting this thing in, just kind of look around, and you'll see this big, glowing item. Like, just kind of tucked away in the corner. And when you get closer to it, you see it's a sword. Pick that sword up, and then just use the heavy attack, and all of a sudden this giant, like, wind magic happens. And it does, like, a huge chunk of damage. And you're like, oh, okay. So how I beat this boss is I'm actually supposed to use this specific weapon, which is only in the arena that I am fighting the boss in. So it's a good thing I didn't waste all that time trying to just chip it away with my bow and arrow or something like that, because this is the gimmick. This is what I'm supposed to use. And of course, that sword, which you get to keep, it only does that magical wind attack in that level, or in that boss area. They do similar things later on in, like, the Dark Souls franchise, where, hey, if you find this weapon before you go up against the boss will be infinitely easier. But in all of those games, Dark Souls, Bloodborne, Elden Ring, you can beat every single boss just with, like, a traditional sword. You see playthroughs, you see run-throughs on YouTube, on Twitch, of people beating these games, all these games, just with the standard sword that you get at the beginning of the game, butt naked, just with the loincloth on. So it's possible. We're just not good enough to do that. But the clue, or the trick to beating all of these games is, because I'm not the best player in the world, is if you are having trouble with a boss, and this is particularly true in Elden Ring, if you are going up against a boss and he is just whooping your tail, what I love about Elden Ring is not linear. It's not like Super Mario Brothers, where you're constantly moving from the left to the right of the screen. Where can you go? To the right. I want to go somewhere else? No, you can't go anywhere else. You have to go that way. You have to go to the right. Elden Ring, it starts you here on the map. Where do you want to go next? Elden Ring just goes, we don't care. Go wherever you want. Explore. It's up to you. The entire map is available to you. So you can just be going up against a boss, and it's just whooping your tail feathers. In Elden Ring, you don't have to keep working. You don't have to keep fighting that boss if you don't want to. You can just hightail it out of there and go somewhere else. Ooh, Maiden in Black, Demon Soul. Cool. You can just go somewhere else if you want to. Fight somewhere else. Fight someone else. Is that statue?
Soul of the lost withdrawn from its vessel. Let strength be granted so the world might be mended.
I already saw this. What's happening?
Soul of the lost withdrawn from its vessel. Let strength be granted.
Is this New Game
so
Plus?
the world might be mended.
Is this the greatest hits? What's happening here?
So the world might be mended.
I mean, that's me.
This is the Nexus. It holds together the northern land of Boletaria.
Yeah. Your feet are still horrendously dirty.
Thou canst not quit the Nexus, but the 5 archstones will guide thee to the outer lands.
Okay, yeah, I think this is just New Game. Yeah, this is New Game Plus. Because, hi, it's you. Wait, I want to try something. I tried doing this spell before, and nothing oh, you're not here anymore. Dagnabbit, I can't attune my magic, can I? Okay, whatever. Like I was saying, Baby 93. So, in Elden Ring, you can just take off. You can go wherever you want. And what Elden Ring doesn't tell you, because that's what's classic about the Dark Souls, Elden Ring, Bloodborne games, is they don't actually really tell you how to play. They'll tell you, like, hey, left thumbstick moves forward, this is attack, this is heavy attack, and they'll give you the basics. But they're just like, alright, these are what your buttons do. Go. Figure everything else out on your own. If you miss something, that's like real life. You know, if you're just walking around Europe, you might find ancient treasure. You're probably not going to, but you can look. You can just explore, see what you see. I'm not going to tell you you're going to find anything, but you can look around. World's filled of interesting stuff. Good luck to you. And that's That's Elden Ring, fundamentally. Except, of course, in Elden Ring, there is a lot of stuff everywhere. You're going to find stuff. But as you're exploring Elden Ring, you're going to find bosses and monsters who are much harder than what you were getting whooped by. But you're also going to find bosses and monsters which are actually more manageable and easier to deal with than the boss you were dealing with. And, of course, as you kill them, you can level up. As you level up, you get, of course, stronger and stronger, and then maybe you're like, all right, you know what, I've been doing all this other stuff because I didn't want to deal with this boss. And I'm now 10, 15, maybe even 20 levels higher than I was when I couldn't handle him. Let me go back to that boss and let me see what I can do now. And then you're going to go in and the boss might still be a challenge, but you'll beat him, and he'll be much more manageable. That's what I really like about Elden Ring. It's the simple fact of, like, we're not going to tell you how to play this game and what order to play this game is. Just go as far as you can, and if you can't go any farther, go do something else for a while. Figure it out, and then try again later. Sounds like you're telling to play Elden Ring. Well, I mean, what I'm telling him is that... What I'm telling him is that Elden Ring is very much a definition of an open world, where you can just get plopped into the middle of it and do whatever you want. Like, Elden Ring is almost like a single-player offline World of Warcraft, where if you play World of Warcraft, you have a character, and it's just like, here's the World of Warcraft. Go nuts. Just go wherever you want. Just start walking. There'll be zones and sectors and areas which are for beginners. For intermediaries, there are areas where the monsters are so high level they'll kill you in one whack. We don't recommend going there, but in World of Warcraft, you can go anywhere you want. There'll be easier zones, there'll be harder zones, and Elden Ring is very similar. There'll be easier zones, there'll be harder zones. We're not going to tell you, unlike World of Warcraft, it's not going to tell you which ones are which. You can just kind of figure that out on your own. But again, people have beaten Elden Ring as a level 1 character because they know how to play it. And that's what's always also very beautiful about the Souls, Bloodborne, Elden Ring gameplays, which is, if you know the mechanics of the game, if you know how the parry system with your shield works, what I love about the original Dark Souls is like, hey, this is again the parry system. If somebody attacks you, they start swiping their sword at you, you can parry it. They put it into a daze phase where you can stab them and do a lot of damage. You can do this parry with the first minion who runs at you in Dark Souls. You can do this parry with the final boss of the game as well. So, and that's how people with as a level 1 character with a club are able to beat Dark Souls 1, because they just know how to parry. They know how to parry. They can do it very, very well. So every time the final boss comes at them with a big sword, they just parry, stab, or smack him in the face with a club, and there goes like 1/4 of his health. It's great. But yeah, I would say, again, baby, 93, it all depends on how you want to play the game. You are going to rage quit a couple of times in Elden Ring if you're trying to do everything. Because also one of the things about Elden Ring is the hardest boss in the game is an optional boss. That's another thing to keep in mind about Elden Ring. How many bosses you're going to like throw your head against the wall against that are optional. You actually don't have to fight those bosses. Here in Demon Souls, every single one of the bosses, I have to beat them if I want to finish this game. I don't have a choice. I have to finish all these zones, all these levels, because only once I've unlocked it all, finished it all, can I get to the final boss down there in the little sewer system of the Nexus and finish the game. Elden Ring? No. There's probably only maybe 10 or 15 bosses that you have to beat. All the other bosses are optional. Now, they might give you really cool weapons, they might give you really cool items, but a lot of it, completely optional. But Elden Ring doesn't tell you What's optional? You have to figure it out on your own. Let's see here. I tried Skyrim, kept losing my way. Even with the map and what's not, that's one of my issues. I'm waiting until I finish the game. I'm currently playing until I'm playing until but either Bloodborne or Demon Souls. Wait, so you're currently playing... Oh no, I see what you mean. I'm waiting until I finish the game. I'm currently playing until I beat either Bloodborne, until I butt either Bloodborne or Demon Souls. Okay, I will tell you... Oh, shoot. Because if the option is between Demon Souls and Bloodborne, I'm torn. Because on the one hand, I think Demon Souls is... It's a good introduction to the Souls franchise. It gives you a nice little flavor, a little taste at the edge of your tongue, and how these games operate. And I do think Demon Souls is the easiest of the franchise because of the healing items. And, I mean, granted, what level am I? I'm level 79, so I'm a fairly high level. But if I wanted to, this is New Game Plus, I could probably just power through this whole thing all over again without too much of an issue. But if I... Starting to get stormy out there again. However, if I did New Game Plus on Bloodborne, I would still have a problem with some of the bosses. Bloodborne is much more difficult than Demon Souls. Having said that, the reason why I'm torn about it is Bloodborne is infinitely a better game than Demon Souls. Bloodborne is, as far as I'm concerned, and there's some debate about this, but as far as I'm concerned, Bloodborne is the best of the Souls franchise. It's better than any of the Dark Souls. It's better than Elden Ring. I adore Bloodborne. Now, I say that's open to debate because there are gonna be people who say like, no, Elden Ring better, or no, the original Dark Souls is better, and I can't really argue with that because it's a matter of personal taste. But for me, Bloodborne is the best of the Souls franchise, and it's not even really of the Souls franchise because it's Bloodborne, not Blood Souls. But regardless of that, I love the aesthetic of Bloodborne. I love the design of Bloodborne. I love the environment of Bloodborne. I love the lore and the story of Bloodborne. And that's one of the other reasons why Bloodborne stands out from a lot of the other Souls or Elden Ring games, is because in the Elden Ring games or the Dark Souls games, they try and keep the story very obtuse, very obscure, very... You have to go find the story. You have to find items, read their descriptions, figure out what's going on through just little clues all throughout. Bloodborne does that as well, but not as badly, not as severe. Bloodborne, you have an easier time figuring out this is what happened, this is how everything went down and everything went down the toilet, and this is how you're going to fix it. Not easily. There's not going to be a cutscene or an exposition scene where a character comes out and goes, well, let me tell you how all of this happened. Well, you see. No, there's none of that. But it is easier to figure out what happened and what's going on. Until they bye, sorry, play that next. Bloodborne, no Nino? I have no problem playing Bloodborne. I have no problem playing Bloodborne on this stream. There's only one reason why I'm apprehensive to play it. And that is two factors. Bloodborne, I've got it right over here. Like, ow, standing up. Always a mistake. Always a mistake. Ow. Ow, ow, ow. Where is it? Where is it? Where's my copy of Bloodborne? Why aren't these things in alphabetical? There they are. Okay, here we go. So, I've got two copies of Bloodborne. I've got the physical copy, which I bought when the game came out, because again, I'm such a big fan of the Souls games. I've also got a digital version, because they give it away on PlayStation Plus. It's on the PlayStation Extra service. So, yeah, I've got multiple copies of Bloodborne. But like I said, this game, I'm not the only one who says it, but there's a lot of people who say this is the best of the Souls franchise. There's a bunch of people who say this is the best PlayStation 4 game. There's a lot of people who say this was the game of the system, the game of the generation. There's so many rabid fans of this game. And those rabid fans have been asking for something for years. And that is, you're starting to see games, PlayStation games, PlayStation exclusives, show up on PC. God of War, Horizon Zero Dawn. There's a lot of people saying, like, hey, when are we going to get Bloodborne on PC? Sony hasn't announced anything. There might be a reason why, because there's something else they've been asking for a little while, which is, hey, we saw what Blue Point Studio did with Demon Souls, how they completely remade it from the ground up. They did an amazing job. This game is beautiful. What do we need to do to get a Bloodborne remake from this studio? So everybody's like, is the reason why we haven't heard anything about Demon Souls coming to the PC because maybe Sony, PlayStation are listening? And they're going to announce this year at the Game Awards, next year at E3 or something like that. Or like, hey, you guys know how you said you want Demon Souls or a Bloodborne on the PC? We're putting it on PC, but we're not putting the Bloodborne that you remember on PC. We're gonna we are going to put a remake of Bloodborne, not just on PC, but on the PlayStation 5. It's gonna be by Blue Point Studios, and the crowd goes wild, myself included. Yay! I'll be thrilled. I would play that on stream. So I don't want to play Bloodborne, like, say, 4 months before they announce that, and then 5 months later, like, the much better version of Bloodborne comes out. I don't speak Italy to Nor 32, but I also don't speak Italian. I mean, I will speak to people from Italy, but I don't speak Italian to speak to them. I mean, I know fettuccine. I know spaghetti. I know Mario. I know Luigi. I know what else do I know? I know a couple of things from Italy. Nothing immediately comes to mind, unfortunately. Let me turn this down while there's actually nothing really happening. Let's see here. Yes, play that next. Yes. Does playing online have a factor in your choice? I can't play online, so I'm just wondering. Not as much, Squash. I mean, you can play any of the Souls, Demon Souls, Bloodborne, or Elden Ring games. You can play them online. There is an online component to them. But basically that online component is what you're seeing right now on the screen, how these blue phantoms have shown up. So how all the Souls games and Bloodborne work is you will go to a boss or an area and you're getting your head smashed in. Well, there will be what they refer to as summon signs on the ground. And basically those summon signs are left by other players playing the game. And that sign is basically a help wanted sign saying, are you having trouble with this boss? I can come into your game and we can play together and fight the boss at the same time. And sometimes that works out, sometimes it doesn't work out. My Elden Ring playthrough, I think the first couple of bosses that I went up against, I was summoning people and I was still getting trounced. Eventually I stopped summoning altogether. But yeah, if you're having trouble with a boss, you can, like I say, go out and just level up and then get stronger, come back to the boss and try again later. Or you can call one of these people who have left a help sign. That one was a good one. You can find one of these people who have left a help sign on the ground. And they can either be relatively the same level as you, and then maybe you can together take care of the boss. However, Elden Ring has also been out long enough that there's a very good chance that when you summon somebody, they could be a character or a person who's been playing the game nonstop since the game came out. And you could call somebody who is so grotesquely overpowered, they can take care of the boss in like 3 or 4 hits. That does also happen as well from time to time. Oh, hello there, Bradley. How are you doing? Yes, it is a little bit of ambiance squash. But yeah, so they're all the games, Dark Souls, Bloodborne, Elden Ring, they're all like that. And Demon Souls is not exactly like that. You can travel into other people's worlds. There is an online component to this one, but I never really saw it as much. For me, Demon Souls is much more of an online game or offline game, but primarily because I just never really utilized the online factors of this game. Man, this opening cutscene is still cool, though. Ugh, it's great. But anyway, that was, like I was saying, that is the Demon Souls playthrough. I've got about an hour. Oh, wait, sorry for the very late join. Didn't sleep until 9 in the morning. Bradley, you never have to apologize for when you come in or leave the chat or the stream. Don't you ever worry about that, good sir. But yeah, that was basically our Demon Souls playthrough. Oh man, I hadn't played this game in over 10 years. It was a trip to walk into an area and just suddenly have a memory flashback of like, I remember this place, I hated this place sucked. Oh my goodness. It is also nice to take out the final boss in one try. That never happened to me in any of the Souls or the Bloodborne games. So that's again one of the reasons why I say I think Demon Souls is the easiest of the franchise. For the simple fact that I was able to go in and beat the final boss in one hit, and it was much more manageable than any of the Bloodborne, Demon or Elden Ring or Dark Souls bosses. I think that says a lot. But anyway, like I was saying, we've got still about an hour until it is break time for this stream, the halfway point. So what I'm gonna do, I can play something else just for the next hour or so. Let me quickly find something on my PlayStation so I don't have to like make this stream just stop for 5 minutes. We'll be right back, everybody. So at least we have something for you to watch. We'll be right back.